You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
When you can bank on the go, anywhere you go, knowing that answers to your questions are just a phone call away, and that there's a friendly face to guide you when you need it, we think you're going to like it, because it's banking that fits your life. With all the technology you need, backed by service you can trust. Banking on the go, from people that you know. That's Canandaigua National Bank and Trust, investing in you.
What do you think? Bang, brings heaven, let's see, they shoot it, score!
Good evening and thanks for joining us on the Varsity Media Sports Network. We are at Don Quinn Field on the campus of East Rochester High School for the Section 5 Class A Girls Lacrosse Championship game featuring the top-seeded Rush Henrietta Royal Comets with a record of 14-3 against the second-seeded Pittsford Panthers, also with a record of 14-3. And there's a look at the two teams. The Panthers coached by Jim DeWald, the Rush Henrietta Comets coached by Rush Henrietta coached by Jim DeWald, Pittsford coached by Donovan Lopez. And there's a look at a couple of our players to watch. Ella Wilmot for Pittsford. She is a senior with 55 goals, 17 assists. She had 7 goals and 1 assist in the semifinal win over Fairport, including the game winner in overtime. And then Allie Garrett for Rush Henrietta. She is a senior, 48 goals and 14 assists for the Royal Comets. She's headed for Youngstown State in the fall to play lacrosse there. Taking a look at our brackets in Class A, just 6 teams in Class A for girls lacrosse. And as the top 2 seeds, Rush Henrietta and Pittsford, each received a bye, but both had really tight games in the semifinals. A very evenly matched field of teams. Rush Henrietta winning 9-8 over Penfield in the championship or in the semifinal game. That was in overtime. Lena Cox with the game winner in overtime to propel Rush Henrietta into today's championship game. For Pittsford, they were a 10-9 winner over Fairport. And as we mentioned, Ella Wilmot, the leading scorer for the Panthers, got the game winner in overtime to beat Fairport. So a couple of thrilling semifinal wins to as these teams made it to the championship game. There's a look at our starting lineup for Rush Henrietta. Jim DeWald is the head coach. And Kate DeWald, his daughter, she's an 8th grader, the lone 8th grader on the team. She's one of the starters on attack. She wears number 10. Avery Roberts, a midfielder. She wears number 1. Ashlyn Roberts, her sister, wears number 3. Allie Garrett, whom we mentioned in the open, she wears number 16. Megan Schillinger wears number 15. She is a senior for the Royal Comets, headed to St. Bonaventure in the fall. Sammy Sleevey, she's a defender wearing number 8. Danielle Garrett, she's the freshman sister of Allie Garrett, wears number 22. Katrina Rowe is a midfielder, wears number 4. And Alex Witucky wears number 12. She's a defender, and she's also a senior. Lena Cox, whom we mentioned, scored the game-winning goal in overtime against Penfield in the semifinal. She wears number 23. The starting goalie is Angelia Oshley. She wears number 25. And Serafina Kaisgloff, she wears number 14 as the defender for Rush Henrietta. Taking a look at Pittsford's starters, Dylan Madigan, she wears number 3. She's a junior attack. Erica Allison wears number 2. She's a junior as well. Haley Giordano wears number 9 as a defender. Jessica Robinson, the second leading scorer for the Panthers, she wears number 5. Caroline Smith wears number 14. Caitlin Bergen wears number 15, a defender. Ella Wilmot, whom we talked about in the open, wears number 6 at attack. Paige Glantz is a midfielder wearing number 22. Kate Hennessy, a defender, wears number 23. Callie Cross, a attacker, she wears number 17. The goalie is Grace Sinsabo. She wears number 19, a senior. And Addison Engel wears number 8 as a defender for the Panthers. So figures to be an exciting matchup. Donovan Lopez is the head coach for the Panthers. He is in his first 2014 was his first season with the Panthers. He's in his 8th year. He's former coach at Marcus Whitman, also a teacher at Marcus Whitman. And the Panthers are the two-time defending champions in Class A. And both years they beat Rush Henrietta in the final by a score of 7-6. So one of the goals for the Royal Comets might be to score more than 6 goals, because in 2018 they also lost to Penfield by a score of 8-6. So 6 seems to be the number that they're stuck on here in the sectional finals. And then earlier in the season, May 4th, as a matter of fact, Rush Henrietta played Pittsford, and Pittsford won that game 7-6. So key might be to score more than 6 goals for the Rush Henrietta Royal Comets. We're going to take a break here, and we'll be back with the opening draw control Class A Girls Lacrosse Championship game from East Rochester High School. Stay with us.
Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video.
When you can bank on the go, anywhere you go, knowing that answers to your questions are just a phone call away, and that there's a friendly face to guide you when you need it, we think you're going to like it, because it's banking that fits your life. With all the technology you need, backed by service you can trust. Banking on the go, from people that you know. That's Canandaigua National Bank and Trust. Investing in...
It's time to get hyped with Varsity Media. We offer an array of video services sure to amp up your team. From staged preseason hype videos with custom lighting and smoke machines to sideline highlights of a big game. How can your team stand out from the crowd? Contact Varsity Media today and let us tailor something your squad will never forget. These are the best times of your life. Capture them in the most creative ways possible with the sports leader, Varsity Media.
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Muggs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/Muggs & More to see the many options and place your order today.
Over the middle, he's got a man. It's complete. Ciolino. See you later.
Going long, wide open, Perazzi, he gets it, Perazzi, foot raise, 10, 5, make it, touchdown, punch, counter punch.
The trickery, Ryder gets it back, goes over the top for Haberman. What a catch!
Just Ross Simmons strips him, that's loose, and Ross Simmons is going to take this the other direction. Make it! Touchdown! Touchdown East!
If you're interested in staying involved with the sports you've enjoyed over the years, we may have an opportunity for you. Section 5 Athletics is currently looking for officials for several sports. Serving as a Section 5 official provides a great way to stay active, contribute to the sports you love, and earn money while making your own schedule. Visit section5.org/officials for more information and to express your interest.
When you can bank on the go, anywhere you go, with answers just a phone call away, it's banking that fits your life. Banking on the go from people that you know. That's Canandaigua National Bank and Trust, investing in you.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Welcome back to the Varsity Media Sports Network at East Rochester High School. Don Quinn Field. They're just finishing up the introductions of the starting lineups, which we've already given to you. Top-seeded Rush Henrietta taking on second-seeded Pittsford. This figures to be a very close game. They played a couple of close games, or one close game during the season, with Pittsford winning it 7-6 in that game. And in that game, Ella Wilmot had a couple of goals and 2 assists for Pittsford, and Jessica Robinson with 2 goals. In fact, those 2 were the only 2 scorers in Pittsford's semifinal win over Fairport. Ella Wilmot with 7 goals and 1 assist. Jessica Robinson had 3 goals and 2 assists in that game. We mentioned Donovan Lopez, the head coach, and he's been the coach there since they won the last 2 Section 5 titles. There was no sectional tournament contested in 2020 due to the COVID pandemic. But Pittsford's beaten Rush Henrietta the last 2 Section 5 championship games, and Pittsford has won 7 championships overall. Rush Henrietta has won 2 titles. They came in 2005 and 2008. They've also lost in the championship game the last 3 times. We mentioned the 2 to Pittsford in 2021 and 2019, and they also lost to Penfield in 2018. And they also lost in the sectional finals way back in 2007. Both teams are fairly young teams. 4 seniors on the Rush Henrietta Royal Comets roster, 5 seniors on the Pittsford Panthers roster. And we've got a great crowd assembled here at East Rochester High School for this Section 5 showdown among good teams. The winner of this game will advance to Saturday's regional competition. That'll be played at Pittsford Sutherland High School at 11 a.m. against the winner of the Section 6 tournament. That's the Buffalo area. Winners will meet in the first round of the state tournament, the regionals over at Pittsford Sutherland High School. Both coaches mentioned a need to take care of the ball on offense. That'll be a huge factor in this game. Possession will be huge. Taking the opening draw for RH will be Megan Schillinger, number 15. And it looks like Kate Hennessy, number 23, will take the draw for Pittsford. She wears number 23, a senior defender, headed to St. Bonaventure. Actually, that's Dylan Madigan. And RH controls the draw as Schillinger secures it for the Royal Comets. It ends up in the stick of Allie Garrett, number 16, the senior. And she gives it up to her sister, Danielle Garrett. Number 1 is Avery Roberts, junior. Schillinger's 15. This is Allie Garrett. And she gets checked, and we got a whistle and a foul called on Pittsford. They get Addie Engel, the junior, for the foul. This is outside the free position area, so it won't be a free shot here for Garrett. Garrett, the leading scorer for the Royal Comets, 48 goals coming in. This is Avery Roberts. Tries to make a move, heads to the goal, swings it behind to Danielle Roberts. Number 10 is Kate DeWald. She's the 8th grader for the Royal Comets, daughter of the head coach. And there's a nice defensive play there by Hennessy for the Panthers, and she causes the turnover, and she redirects the ball to the goalie, Grace Sensibo. Sensibo will work on the clear here for Pittsford. And she gets it into the stick of Madigan, who sprints it up toward the midfield line here on the near side. She has the ball checked out of her stick there by Danielle Garrett. Number 22, she scoops it up. And now she has it knocked loose, and the ball is loose on the near side. As the teams battle for it, we got a whistle and a foul against Pittsford. And the Royal Comets will take over here. That's Avery Roberts. 23 is Lena Cox for the Royal Comets, and 15 is Megan Schillinger. RH content here now to work it around the perimeter. There's a chance up top. Schillinger with a shot and a goal. Oh, they're going to wave it off. Nope, not so fast. Not so fast. I think we had a foul before the shot. And it looks like Schillinger is going to get a free position opportunity. Number 15 here, the senior midfielder for RH. Has it at the top of the arc. And there's the whistle and the shot. Now she scores. That one will count. So Megan Schillinger puts RH on the board first with an unassisted goal on the free position opportunity.
Goal for the Comets, number 15, Megan Schillinger.
All twos on the scoreboard. Here's the shot. Schillinger just gets there in time and sends that over the left shoulder of Grace Sensibo for a 1-0 lead for Rush Henrietta. And it'll be Schillinger to take this draw for RH. Pittsford's going to counter with Caroline Smith, number 14. She's a junior midfielder. That squirts up high in the air, and it winds up in the stick of Avery Roberts for RH. She quickly gets it ahead for Lena Cox, number 23, behind the goal now. Avery Roberts with it. There's a shot and another goal for the Royal Comets. Check the replay here. Looked like Katrina Rowe, number 4, that finished that play. RH number is a little tough to read. The yellow on white, not an easy thing.
For the Comets, number 4, Katrina Rowe.
Yeah, that's the call. Katrina Rowe on the goal. That is her 21st goal of the season. It gives RH a 2-0 lead here. Pittsford has yet to get a possession here, and we're just over 3 minutes in. Schillinger on the draw here for RH. And that's Caroline Smith again for Pittsford. Schillinger controls it again for the Royal Comets. Kate DeWald is number 10, daughter of the head coach, Jim DeWald. He's been the head coach of the girls team for about 5 seasons, coached boys lacrosse for about 18 years at Rush Henrietta. He's a teacher in the district. Here's Roberts, makes a move, brings it into the arc. We got a whistle, and this is going to be another free position opportunity coming up here for Rush Henrietta. A lot of weapons on this RH team. Very balanced offensive attack. Here's Roberts with the shot. And saved by Sensibo. Ball's loose in front. It's knocked down, and we got a whistle. Looked like one of the RH players landed in the crease, and that's what that's going to be. And Pittsford will finally get a possession here. Sensibo with the outlet pass, gets it into the stick of number 22. That's Paige Glantz. She brings it up the near side, right at the midfield line. Looks to redirect it, still has it. 2 25-minute halves in girls lacrosse. There's no shot clock. That one squirts out of the stick of Glantz, but luckily she gets it back. Still has it on the far side of the field. Tries to go through the double team, and she turns it over, and it's scooped up there by Rush Henrietta. Looked like Serafina Kiskloff picked that up. Here's a clearing attempt for the Comets. This is Avery Roberts using her speed to bring it into the offensive zone for RH. That's Kate DeWald with it behind the goal. Being chased by the defender Hennessy for Pittsford. Here's Roberts. There's a chance inside. Allie Garrett tried a backhand shot that was wide. Allie Garrett generating some serious defensive attention here from Pittsford here early on. Here's Roberts again. She'll fire that one from outside, but we got a whistle. They're going to wave off that shot, and the Panthers will keep possession here. Looks like a free position opportunity coming up here again for Avery Roberts, a junior headed for North Carolina, the Division I champs. There's a shot and a goal for Roberts. 3-0 now. RH. Couple of free position goals here for the Royal Comets with 18:45 to go. Here's a look at that one. Nothing fancy here. She just uses her speed to get in there close on Sensibo and goes up high in the right corner for the third goal of the game for Rush Henrietta. And we got a whistle and a timeout. Pittsford's going to take a break here. We will take a timeout too with the score. Rush Henrietta 3, Pittsford 0. You're watching Girls Lacrosse on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video.
When you can bank on the go, anywhere you go, with answers just a phone call away, it's banking that fits your life. Banking on the go from people that you know. That's Canandaigua National Bank and Trust, investing in you.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Welcome back to the Varsity Media Sports Network. Girls High School Section 5 lacrosse Class A action from East Rochester High School. Rush Henrietta leads this one 3-0 with 18:45 to go in the first half over Pittsford. Goals by Megan Schillinger, Katrina Rowe, and Avery Roberts have staked the Royal Comets to a 3-0 lead here. As we mentioned, these two teams played during the regular season just about a month ago, May 4th, RH falling 7-6 to Pittsford. And both teams survived an overtime battle in the semifinals to make it to this championship game here at East Rochester High School, Don Quinn Field. Pittsford coming out of the timeout will be on the draw control here. Schillinger will take this draw against Caroline Smith. Ball's loose inside the arc, and Rush Henrietta again. Avery Roberts scoops up that loose ball and starts in a possession here for the Royal Comets. Kate DeWald behind the goal. Looking to feed, looking for a cutter. Goes back up top for Roberts. This is Schillinger. That's Katrina Rowe. She's got a goal here so far. Schillinger again, Roberts. Scored on a free position shot moments ago. This is Lena Cox, number 23. Pass inside. There's a shot by Garrett, and that's saved by Sensibo. That was Allie Garrett with the chance. Point blank shot, and Grace Sensibo with a nice save. Clearing attempt now for the Panthers. This is Caitlin Bergen, number 15. Methodically working it up the field, redirects it for Addie Engel. That's Addie, number 8, near the near sideline. She gets pushed out of bounds, and that's what they're going to call it, a push by Allie Garrett. So Engel will retain possession. 3 bodies, 3 Rush Henrietta players around her, and somehow she escapes trouble there as she redirects the ball to Caitlin Bergen. Bergen still with it, being checked there by DeWald, and they call foul on RH. And they're going to stop the clock here momentarily. Let's see what the deal is. 16:58 to go, first half. They will be stopping the game midway through each half for a water break. It's a very warm day here in Rochester. Temperature has gone down a little bit, but it was 90 degrees earlier today, so they want to make sure everyone's hydrated. Err on the side of caution. And this is number 22, Paige Glantz. She'll send it behind the goal. This is the first extended possession of the game, really, for Pittsford. This is Jessica Robinson, number 5. Works it behind the goal, looks for a cutter. This is Ella Wilmot, the leading scorer for the Panthers. Robinson again. Panthers not in a hurry. Robinson trying to work around a screen. Still looking for a cutter. Now makes a move inside, shoots, and it's high, and the ball is loose behind, and Wilmot scoops it up for the Panthers. Wilmot still has it now. She's got a head of steam, trying to make her way to the goal. Crosses it back. There's a shot and a goal for the Panthers. That was number 22, Paige Glantz, who scored the goal off the pass from Wilmot. And Pittsford is on the board. That was a very nice pass by Ella Wilmot. She takes the, as Glantz gets the ball and then bounces it past Oshley, the Royal Comets goalie. She's a sophomore.
First goal of the game for the Panthers by number 22, Paige Lance.
For Glantz, that's the 8th goal of the season. She's also a junior. Headed to James Madison, already committed to James Madison after next year. Back on the draw, it'll be Caroline Smith for Pittsford and Megan Schillinger for Rush Henrietta. So if you're hoping for a lot of goals, you might be disappointed with this game because they've played the last 3 or 4 times have been single-digit ball games. But if you're looking for a close game, you're probably in the right spot. And they're going to award possession there on that draw control to the Panthers. This is Kate Hennessy, the senior defender. Gets it ahead for Erica Allison, number 2. Behind the goal now, that's Dylan Madigan. Being defended there by Danielle Garrett, number 12. This is Jessica Robinson, number 5. She's picked up there by Katrina Rowe, number 4, on defense there for Rush Henrietta. Robinson looking to make a move. Little dodge up top. But good defense there by Rowe. Here goes Robinson now, switches hands. That gives it up for number 13. That was Lily Wallace. Number 14 is Smith. Caroline Smith. Oh, that one goes over the head, but it hits the official. Break there for Pittsford. And here comes Madigan, who got pushed but was able to maintain her balance. Dylan Madigan behind the goal. Picked up by Ashlyn Roberts is there. Madigan swings it outside for Robinson. This is a long possession here for Pittsford. They've yet to generate a shot. Here's Robinson with some space, shoots and scores. Jessica Robinson with the goal, her 20th of the season. That comes with 13:44 to go, and it's 3-2 now. Here's the replay. She works around a screen. It was a nice screen by Madigan, and that freed up some space for her to go into the upper right corner of the goal to make it 3-2.
Number 5, Jessica Robinson.
Same 2 combatants on the draw. Caroline Smith for Pittsford, Megan Schillinger for Rush Henrietta. Reminder, the winner of this game advances to regional play against the winner of the Section 6 Class A tournament. That's the Buffalo area. That'll be Saturday at 11 a.m. over at Pittsford Sutherland. One of these 2 teams will be there, and that one is scooped up by Avery Roberts for Rush Henrietta. Lena Cox with it now. Sends it behind for Kate DeWald. Ball control here by Rush Henrietta. Up top for Schillinger. Her pass is deflected. Let's see who comes away with it. It's Roberts. Avery Roberts so good on those ground balls. Lena Cox will send it back out. Here's Cox trying to make a move. Good patience here by the Royal Comets. Yeah, we got a whistle, and let's see what they're going to do here. I don't know if we had a clock issue. Showing 13:43 at the moment. Pittsford playing this game without one of its top players also, Ellie Bergen. She's a junior midfielder. She's lost for the season with a torn ACL. That happened in their Baldwinsville game. Yeah, it looks like they're going to take a short break here. We will take a break here too. With the score, Rush Henrietta 3, Pittsford 2. You're watching girls lacrosse on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Muggs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/Muggs & More to see the many options and place your order today.
When you can bank on the go, anywhere you go, knowing that answers to your questions are just a phone call away, and that there's a friendly face to guide you when you need it, we think you're going to like it, because it's banking that fits your life. With all the technology you need, backed by service you can trust. Banking on the go, from people that you know. That's Canandaigua National Bank and Trust.
Welcome back. Thanks for joining us on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Joe Seil with you at Don Quinn Field at Rush Henrietta. We are 12 minutes and 30 seconds away from halftime. They decided to make this into a water break. We mentioned that it's been a hot day in Rochester today. Temperatures approaching 90 degrees, so they decided to turn this into a water break as both teams get hydrated and they'll return to action. Started to mention that Pittsford playing without one of its top players. Ellie Bergen was lost for the season with a torn ACL. That came in the Baldwinsville game back on the 30th of April, just about a month ago. So they're playing without her. And she is the twin sister of Caitlin Bergen, who's still out there. One of the defenders for the Panthers, wears number 15. Hope to see Ellie back on the field next year. She's already committed to attend Cornell, as is Ella Wilmot, the leading scorer for the Pitt Panthers. And this ball will belong to Rush Henrietta here when on the restart. Allie Garrett, number 16. Skip pass up top to Schillinger. Here's Lena Cox. Lena Cox fakes a shot. Throws it back out for Schillinger. Schillinger looking for someone to cut to the goal. We got a whistle and a violation here against Pittsford. Too far out for free position opportunities, so this just extends the possession here for the Royal Comets. Pass inside. This is Schillinger again. Katrina Rowe. Now Kate DeWald back up top for Schillinger. Good patience here by RH. There's DeWald with it, being chased there by Caitlin Bergen. Good ball movement here by RH as they maintain possession here. They've had this for over a minute and a half coming out of the timeout. The pass right on the crease and a shot and a save by Sensible. That was Danielle Garrett with the bid there, the freshman for the Royal Comets. Point blank shot right on the left side of the crease, but Grace Sensible comes up big there for Pittsford to keep this a 3-2 game. Clearing attempt now for the Panthers. This is number 22, Paige Glantz. She has one of the 2 Pittsford goals. Jessica Robinson has the other. Here comes Kate Hennessy right up the middle of the field, the senior defender. And that one's knocked away by Lena Cox, and she tries to retrieve it, and she does before it goes out of bounds on the far side. So nice defensive play by Lena Cox to cause that turnover. Cox, a junior attacker, as we mentioned. She scored the game winner in overtime to lead Rush Henrietta over Penfield in the semifinals. In fact, Rush Henrietta started that overtime period down a player. They had been assessed a yellow card to start the overtime, and they had to overcome that in addition to Penfield. And there's a nice pass inside. That was Katrina Rowe, but now we have a whistle and a shooting space violation coming up here against Pittsford. I think that was Erica Allison that got in the way of Lena Cox. So Lena Cox is going to get a chance here on the free position. She's got the stick in the left hand, twirling it. And there's the whistle and the shot. Nice save by Sensible. Great Sensible, but that clearing pass goes through the stick of Caitlin Bergen. She's able to retrieve it on the far side and maintain possession for the Panthers. That was big there. Caroline Smith with it now, number 14. She's met at the midfield line there by DeWald. Good ball game here. We're down to 8:40 to play here in the first half. Caroline Smith on the clear. She's being pushed to the near sideline, but that'll result in a foul against Rush Henrietta. Katrina Rowe, number 4, defending. Number 17, that's Callie Cross for Pittsford. She wears the helmet out there. So that'll be Pittsford's turn to run their offensive set. This is Cross. And number 5 is Jessica Robinson, senior, headed to Binghamton in the fall. Had a big game against Fairport also in the semifinals. There's a pass inside, shot, that goes wide. That was Glantz with the bid. Panthers will maintain possession. Robinson will control things up top. She's met there by Katrina Rowe, number 4. Not being chased by Avery Roberts. Roberts almost had the turnover, but Robinson able to recover. Dylan Madigan, number 3, has it now. Dishes it off for Ella Wilmot. Wilmot in no particular hurry as she's picked up there by Ashlyn Roberts. Now Wilmot starts toward the goal. She gets checked, but the ball comes loose. No call. Pittsford gets it back. Here's Glantz. Her pass is intercepted by the goalie, Ashley. So nice alert play by Angelia Ashley to cause that turnover. Now the Royal Comets on the clearing attempt. This is Sammy Sleevey, number 8. Quickly ahead for Allie Garrett, number 16. Garrett, the leading scorer. She's headed to Youngstown State in the fall. That's in Ohio. And she's the older sister of Danielle Garrett, also a starter for the Royal Comets. She's just a freshman. Down to 6:10 to play here in the first half. Low scoring as we expected. This is like a chess match every time these two teams meet. Schillinger, top of the arc. There's a nice pass inside. Another shot and a save by Sensible. That was Allie Garrett again who was right on the doorstep. Second time that she's been stuffed by Sensibo. Clearing attempt now for the Panthers. Ball quickly ahead for Addie Engel, number 8, using her speed to get it past the midfield line. And it's a good clear for Pittsford. Dylan Madigan is number 3. She's being chased there by number 12. That's Alice Watuki for the Royal Comets, number 12. Watuki, a senior defender, number 12. She'll stand behind Dylan Madigan here. Madigan still with it, shoots, and that was saved, I believe, by Oshley. And it's retrieved by Robinson. There's Robinson with a shot and a goal. So Jessica Robinson has brought the Panthers all the way back with her second goal to tie the score at 3. It's an unassisted goal for Robinson. Here's Robinson, kind of nobody slides over to pick her up, and she goes in and scores with 4:49 to go. That ties the score at 3.
The second goal of the game for the Panthers.
21 goals on the season now for Robinson. And Rush Henrietta had taken the 3-0 lead, and now we're all square at 3 goals apiece with 4:49 to go. Number 11, Leora Cook is in the game now for Pittsford to take this draw against Megan Schillinger. Cook, a sophomore attack. The referee trying to get this situated correctly, and the ball gets loose and scooped up by Wilmot. Wilmot on a break here for Pittsford. Switches hands, and now she'll pull it back out. Looked like she might head toward the goal, try to create a fast break opportunity there for the Panthers, but she pulls it back out and exercises good patience here. This is Robinson now behind the goal. Robinson surveying the situation, looking for a cutter. No one yet. Now makes a move in tight there. Shot right on the right side of the crease, and it's saved by Oshley. Oshley now starting to clear it here for the Comets. We mentioned no shot clock here in girls high school lacrosse, so they can take as long as they want in that goal crease. Oshley taking her time as she walks it up the field, standing about just inside the 20-yard line of the football field. And now she finds Lena Cox in transition. Cox gets sandwiched there between 2 Pittsford defenders. That was Madigan and Cross. And now she gives it up for Schillinger, and it's a good clear here for the Royal Comets. Katrina Rowe with it right now, number 4. Lena Cox will send it over to Avery Roberts. This is DeWald. Pass inside for Cox. That was off the mark, and it's scooped up there by Kate Hennessy for the Panthers. Clearing attempt now. Nice outlet pass there by Sensibo. Right into the stick there of Erica Allison. Nice outlet by Sensibo. And they're going to bring, get everybody back in the right place here after that foul. Looks like Avery Roberts is going to, or no, that's Ashlyn Roberts will stand behind Erica Allison. Allison splits a pair of defenders. And they're going to move some players around here following that foul. as we approach the 2-minute mark in the first half, tied at 3. And it's the Panthers' ball on the restart. That goes right through the stick, though, of Lily Wallace, and it's retrieved there by Rush Henrietta. Clearing attempt here by the Panthers. That's Alice Watuki, number 12. Gives it up for Rowe. Katrina Rowe, she gets tripped up. And they call foul there on Jessica Robinson for Pittsford. And Rush Henrietta successfully clears it. Here's Lena Cox, and now DeWald with it. Sends it back up top now. Let's see if Rush Henrietta is willing to hold the ball here for one shot, or if they're just going to find the best opportunity to get to the goal. Schillinger to Cox. Cox tries to make a move. She'll swing it back out for Schillinger. Now Avery Roberts tries to make a move. There's DeWald right on the right side of the crease, and that one slips into the goal. I don't think she intended to shoot that, but the ball kind of trickled out of her stick, and Grace Sinsabo not expecting that. And it's a goal for Kate DeWald, I believe. Will get credit for it. So Kate DeWald, I think, will get credit for that goal. With 51.7 seconds left, makes it 4-3 in terms of Rush Henrietta. So back on the draw. 51.7 seconds left. That one shoots high in the air. Schillinger's going to grab this one. So Rush Henrietta could have a chance here to extend their lead before halftime. Tina Cox with it now. Schillinger. So pass inside. That goes over the stick of Allie Garrett. That's going to go over the end line. And the Royal Comets turn it over. Clock still moving. 15 seconds left. Pittsford will have to hurry. I think they're going to let this clock run out for halftime. And there's the horn ending the first half of play with the score. Rush Henrietta 4, Pittsford 3. We will take about a 10-minute break, and we'll be back with second half action here in the Section 5 Girls Class A Championship game from East Rochester. You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Arjulo over the middle. He's got a man. It's complete. Ciolino. See you later.
Going long, wide open, Perazzi, he gets it, Perazzi, foot raise, 10, 5, make it, touchdown, punch, counter punch.
The trickery, Ryder gets it back, goes over the top for Haberman. What a catch!
Just Ross Simmons strips him, that's loose, and Ross Simmons is going to take this the other direction, make it, touchdown, touchdown East.
When you can bank on the go, anywhere you go, knowing that answers to your questions are just a phone call away, and that there's a friendly face to guide you when you need it, we think you're going to like it, because it's banking that fits your life. With all the technology you need, backed by service you can trust. Banking on the go. from people that you know. That's Canandaigua National Bank and Trust. Invest.
Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video. You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
When you can bank on the go, anywhere you go, with answers just a phone call away, it's banking that fits your life. Banking on the go from people that you know. That's Canandaigua National Bank and Trust, investing in you.
Thanks for staying with us on the Varsity Media Sports Network. We're set for second half action here at East Rochester High School. Pittsford versus Rush Henrietta. The Royal Comets have taken a 4-3 lead. Just before halftime, that came with under a minute to play. Kate DeWald with the go-ahead goal. Ball kind of trickled out of her stick, and it eluded the Pittsford goalie, Grace Sinsabo. And that's where we stand 4-3 as we get ready for the opening draw here to begin the second half. Teams will switch sides. The Panthers in their blue uniforms with the white numbers will be going from right to left as Erica Allison, number 2, has the ball in her stick. The Royal Comets in their white uniforms and their difficult to see yellow numbers will be going in the opposite direction. Pittsford will have the first possession here of the second half. This will be Callie Cross, number 17, with the helmet, trying to make a move, being chased by Catherine Ventresca, number 9. And this is Jessica Robinson. And now Wilmot. Wilmot behind the goal. Wilmot sends it back outside for Robinson. Robinson defended by Katrina Rowe, number 4. And she'll jog it back out toward the 25-yard line on the football field. Robinson still with it. She makes a move and sends it behind the goal, has it knocked over the end line. It trickled out of the stick of Robinson, and now here's a clearing attempt for the Royal Comets following the turnover. Angelia Oshley, the goalie for Rush Henrietta, sophomore. Oshley in no hurry here. Standing just inside the 20-yard line on the football field. Waiting for someone to work their way free. As we mentioned, no shot clock in high school girls lacrosse. In college, they've gone to a 90-second shot clock. They've also switched the college game up to 4 quarters now instead of 2 halves. There's an outlet pass that winds up in the stick of Megan Schillinger. And then she gives it up for number 14, Serafina Kiskloff. There's a good clear for the Royal Comets as Lena Cox gathers that in. Rowe and Schillinger and Cox decide just to play catch here. There's Avery Roberts, number 1. Cox sends it behind. That's Kate DeWald. Avery Roberts now. Katrina Rowe, she had one of the 4 goals in the first half, as did Avery Roberts. She makes a move, tries to split the defenders. We got a whistle. They're going to call an offensive foul against Avery Roberts. So the Royal Comets turn it over, and the Pittsford Panthers will look to clear now. Erica Allison with it. She gets checked by Cox. And the Panthers will maintain possession here as Allison takes a break to tie her shoe. She has it on the near side. Tries to split the defenders, loses possession, and Avery Roberts comes away with it. So good defensive play there by the Royal Comets. Lena Cox was involved in that, and Avery Roberts comes away with the loose ball. So you just get the feeling that this game could come down to the last possession, whoever has it last. And for Rush Henrietta, when they play Pittsford, it's the first team to 7 that's usually won. We mentioned the last 3 times it's been a 7-6 outcome, including the regular season game back on the 4th of May. Here's Cox bringing it behind the goal. Looks for a cutter. Threw it over the head of DeWald, and Allie Garrett trying to come up with it. And it's finally retrieved there by Avery Roberts. More perimeter passing here by the Royal Comets. Roberts back to Schillinger. Now to Cox. Cox tries to make a move inside there. Pittsford defense tough to penetrate. Extended possession here for the Royal Comets. There's a pass inside for Cox, and she shoots and scores. So Lena Cox finally solves the defense off the pass from DeWald. And that makes it 5-3. Here's DeWald out of our picture there, but she finds Cox, left-handed shot that beats Sinsabo for the goal. So Lena Cox with a big goal there. And she's had, that's goal number 40 for Lena Cox on the season. She's had some big games for RH, had 5 goals in the win over Penfield, including that overtime game winner that we talked about. And she also had 2 goals the last time these two teams met. So Lena Cox makes the 2-goal game with 18:46 to play. Class A Section 5 finals. And the Panthers change it up here. Dylan Madigan will take this draw control for Pittsford. Headed to Cornell next year, I'm told, along with Bergen and Wilmot. Actually, she's a junior, so when after next season, she'll head to Cornell. Megan Schillinger on this draw for the Royal Comets, and she chases that loose ball down. Ahead to Avery Roberts, and out to Katrina Rowe. So another possession here for RH. They've had the ball the majority of the time here in the second half, and they've scored the only goal. Four different goal scorers for RH in the first half: Schillinger, Rowe, and Avery Roberts, along with Kate DeWald. Jessica Robinson with 2 goals in the first half for Pittsford. Paige Glantz also scored. Ella Wilmot with an assist. And RH content here just to work this around the offensive perimeter. Worked well before here's Lena Cox trying to make a move. Looking for that cutter, but not open. Good team defense here by the Panthers. Here goes Cox. Shot and a save by Sensibo. It was a nice move by Lena Cox, bidding to make this a 3-goal margin, but Sensibo comes up big again for the Panthers. Clearing attempt now for Pittsford. This is Kate Hennessy, number 23. Donovan Lopez praised Kate Hennessy after that overtime win over Fairport. Senior defensive leader for the Panthers. This is Erica Allison, who gives it up now for Callie Cross, number 17. And now Wilmot with it behind the goal. She's picked up there by Ashlyn Roberts, number 3. Wilmot will get it here on the restart. Sends it behind the goal for Cross. Crowd growing somewhat impatient here. It's a methodical game. You have to be patient here. Glantz is number 22 for the Panthers. She's followed by number 14. That's Serafina Kiskloff. Here's Glantz again. She's going to carry this all the way behind the goal. And we got a whistle, and someone stepped in the crease, I think. Looks like Kiskloff stepped in there. Here comes a shot and a save made by Oshley. Glantz with the bid there, and the ground ball is scooped up by Katrina Rowe, who sprints it up the near side. Rowe with a head of steam, being chased by Glantz. Met at the midfield line there by Madigan, but she gets through all that traffic and clears the ball efficiently for the Royal Comets. So good work there defensively, starting with a great save there by Oshley on the bid by Paige Glantz. Glantz just sprinted to the goal, had an open look, and Oshley kicked aside the shot. And now Rush Henrietta with possession. This is Ashlyn Roberts, number 3. Younger sister of Avery. And now Avery Roberts takes that to the goal, a whistle. And a free position opportunity here for the Royal Comets, a chance to extend their lead. Here's Roberts, shot in the goal. Avery Roberts with the free position goal. And now the Royal Comets have matched their largest lead at 6-3. Here's the replay. You see Roberts stick in the right hand, and she fires a high shot, stick side over the right shoulder of Grace Sensibo. So this is the way the first half started. Rush Henrietta scored the first 3 goals to go up 3-0, and then Pittsford came back to tie it at 3. Kate DeWald scored with under a minute to go in the first half to make it 4-3 in favor of RH. And now Rush Henrietta has scored twice here. Lena Cox and Avery Roberts. For Roberts, that's her second goal of the game and 32nd of the season. Back on the draw, it'll be Schillinger and Caroline Smith. That ball squirts in the direction of Katrina Rowe, and she chases it down. Another possession here for Rush Henrietta. Roberts uses her good speed to sprint this into the offensive zone for Rush Henrietta. She's chased there by Lily Wallace, number 13 for Pittsford. Possession time so critical, taking care of the ball critical in girls lacrosse. DeWald with it being harassed there by Hennessy. Royal Comets content here just to play catch here. Here's Lena Cox. Brings it back out. Skip pass there for Avery Roberts. Eludes one defender. That was intended for Katrina Rowe. Ball's loose. And Rowe able to get it back. And we got a whistle. And we're going to take timeout for a water break. With 12:24 to go in the second half. We'll take a break here too with the score. Rush Henrietta 6, Pittsford 3. You're watching girls lacrosse on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Over the middle, he's got a man. It's complete. Ciolino. See you later.
Going long, wide open, Perazzi, he gets it, Perazzi, foot raise, 10, 5, bank it, touchdown, punch, counter punch.
The trickery, Ryder gets it back, goes over the top for Haberman. What a catch!
Just Ross Simmons strips him, that's loose, and Ross Simmons is going to take this in the other direction, bank it, touchdown, touchdown East.
When you can bank on the go, anywhere you go, knowing that answers to your questions are just a phone call away, and that there's a friendly face to guide you when you need it, we think you're going to like it, because it's banking that fits your life. With all the technology you need, backed by service you can trust. Banking on the go, from people that you know. That's Canandaigua National Bank and Trust, investing in you.
Thanks for staying with us here on the Varsity Media Sports Network for second half action of girls high school lacrosse Class A championship game from East Rochester High School. Rush Henrietta on top of Pittsford 6-3. Just about what we expected, a low scoring game. And Rush Henrietta, on the strength of second half goals from Lena Cox and Avery Roberts, they've extended their lead to 3 goals. That's the way it started out, with goals by Schillinger, Rowe, and Avery Roberts made it 3-0, but Pittsford came back on goals by Glantz and 2 by Robinson to tie the score at 3 apiece. And then DeWald scored for Rush Henrietta with 51 seconds left in the half, and then 2 goals here for Rush Henrietta in the second half, and that's where we stand. With 12:24 to go, this will be Rush Henrietta ball coming out of the timeout. Mentioned the 2 water breaks in each half. It's a very warm day in Rochester, 90-degree temperatures, so you want to make sure everyone's hydrated. Erring on the side of caution, as we said before. And here we go. Looks like Pittsford's come out a little more aggressively on defense, trying to create a turnover. Avery Roberts with it, gives it up to Schillinger. Good ball movement here. There's a cutter and a shot and a goal for Katrina Rowe. Huge goal there for Katrina Rowe, her second of the game. Makes it 7-3. 4 unanswered now for the Royal Comets.
Seventh goal of the game for the Comets. Second goal of the game.
That's going to come off a pass there from Allie Garrett. First point of the game for Garrett with 11:59 to go, and it's now 7-3. Rush Henrietta. And let's see if it holds true that they finally got over the hump, that 6-goal hump in sectional championship play. Last 2 years they lost 7-6 to Pittsford in the title game. Year before that, 8-6 to Penfield in the championship game. But now they've secured their 7th goal. That could be the key. We'll see. Schillinger on the draw again against Caroline Smith. And this time the Panthers come away with it. Ella Wilmot, number 6, secures that one. And she's going to carry it all the way behind the goal where she's chased by Ashlyn Roberts. Back out to Robinson. Robinson still with it. Up top for Glantz. Glantz is going to move this behind the goal. Tries a shot on the right side of the crease. That went wide, hit the side of the net. And Oshley is able to retrieve it there for Rush Henrietta. Clearing attempt here now for the Royal Comets. That's Ashlyn Roberts with it, number 3 on the far side, chased by Wilmot. Redirects it to Rowe, and now Lena Cox, number 23, comes back to get it. And it's a successful clear for Rush Henrietta. Down to 10.5 minutes to go here in this sectional championship game. I mentioned the winner will advance to regional play on Saturday. 11 a.m. at Pittsford Sutherland. Here's DeWald, brings it back up top. There's a chance for Allie Garrett. Her shot is saved by Sensibo. It was knocked over the crossbar, and they're going to award possession here to the Panthers. Clearing attempt here for Pittsford. This is Kate Hennessy running up the center of the field. She's met there by Danielle Garrett, who knocks her down. And they're going to stop the clock. I think they're going to issue a yellow card here. That's what they do to Danielle Garrett. So she's going to have to sit out for 2 minutes here. Clock is stopped with 9:45 to go. Hennessy kind of shaken up there a little bit. The senior defender headed to St. Bonaventure next year. And she's a tough kid, ready to shake that one off. And the official wants to check, make sure she's okay, and it looks like she is. Back on the clearing attempt for the Panthers. This is Caroline Smith being harassed there by Cox. Good defense by Lena Cox. And now she's double teamed, and we got a whistle, and they're going to call foul. Again on the Panthers. Did they not issue the yellow card? I see Danielle Garrett back out there. Anyway, Pittsford ball here. This is Robinson. Back up for Glantz. Panthers desperate times here now. There's a pass inside. And a shot by Smith and a great save there by Oshley. Oshley got her stick on that and was able to smother the rebound. And now a clearing opportunity here for Rush Henrietta. Katrina Rowe over the midfield line. Redirects it for Ashlyn Roberts. And now here's Lena Cox. Lena Cox brings it up the center of the field. Here's Avery Roberts. She'll take a run behind the goal. Defended by Glantz. Under 8 minutes to go now. Rush Henrietta. Rush Henrietta moving it around the perimeter, seeking their first sectional title since 2008. Yellow card has expired, so their teams are back at full strength. That was Allie Garrett that was assessed the yellow card. Possession's huge here, though. Rush Henrietta has it. Avery Roberts shot in a goal. Avery Roberts with a huge goal for the Royal Comets to make it 8-3. Third goal of the game for Avery Roberts. And she just uses her speed here. That was the previous one. So Roberts with 6:52 to play gives the Royal Comets a 5-goal cushion here, as they have shut out Pittsford here in the second half. Back in the draw, this is huge for Pittsford. They got to get possession of the ball, and they need several possessions here. That was Madigan on that draw. They're going to award possession here to Rush Henrietta. Looked like some contact there on the draw, but Rush Henrietta able to get possession. So 3 goals for, here comes Cox to the goal, shoots and scores. So Lena Cox with her second goal of the second half. That comes just 32 seconds after the goal by Roberts. Here you see Cox using her speed to race past the defender. Left-handed shot gets by Sensibo, makes it 9-3. And Rush Henrietta can smell it now, 6:20 to go. The Panthers will send out Dylan Madigan to take this draw against Schillinger. So 2 goals there in a span of 32 seconds has extended the lead. That one shoots high in the air, and another possession here for the Royal Comets. Avery Roberts, great speed, chases that one down. That one almost over the head of Lena Cox, but she's able to gather it in and work the clock here now. That's what it's about here for Rush Henrietta. There's a pass inside, wide open Schillinger, but she gets knocked to the turf by Caitlin Bergen. And this will set up a free position chance for Schillinger. Schillinger scored the first goal of the game on a free position shot. She's been money for Rush Henrietta on the draw controls in this game, enabling the Royal Comets to gain possession. And she's not even going to go to the goal. She's going to pull this back out as RH elects to work the clock here as we approach the 5-minute mark. Here's Roberts again. Shot that goes off the post. That was Danielle Garrett with that shot. And the ball is loose on the far side. And they're going to award possession here to Rush Henrietta. And they're going to issue a yellow card, a delay a game yellow card. I thought that's what they did. No, I guess not. No, instead it's just possession for Rush Henrietta. Here's Garrett racing to the goal. She gets taken down inside the arc. Ball's loose, and it's scooped up by the Panthers. That's Addie Engel, number 8. Yeah, we got a whistle and a timeout. Going to be charged to Pittsford with 4:02 to go. We'll take a break here, too, with the score. Rush Henrietta 9, Pittsford 3. You're watching girls high school sectional lacrosse on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Arjulo over the middle. He's got a man. It's complete. Ciolino. See you later.
Going long, wide open, Perazzi, he gets it, Perazzi, foot raise, 10, 5, make it, touchdown, punch, counter punch.
Little trickery, Ryder gets it back, goes over the top for Haberman. What a catch!
Just Ross Simmons strips him, that's loose, and Ross Simmons is gonna take this in the other direction, make it, touchdown, touchdown East.
When you can bank on the go, anywhere you go, knowing that answers to your questions are just a phone call away, and that there's a friendly face to guide you when you need it, we think you're going to like it, because it's banking that fits your life. With all the technology you need, backed by service you can trust. Banking on the go, from people that you know. That's Canandaigua National Bank and Trust. Investing.
Back at East Rochester High School, Don Quinn Field. It's been all Rush Henrietta here in the second half as they are desperately in search of their first Section 5 girls lacrosse title since 2008. And they are in control here. 9-3 is our score. They've outscored Pittsford 5-0 here in the second half. 2 goals each in the second half for Lena Cox and Avery Roberts. Katrina Rowe also with a goal. Pittsford, though, will have the ball coming out of this timeout. They need goals, and they need them fast. This will be Caroline Smith, who will start with it on the football 10-yard line. And here we go. Smith sprints it up toward the midfield line. She's met there by Danielle Garrett. Smith still has it. Racing into the open space. Trying to get to the goal. Instead, she's going to pull it out. Callie Cross with it behind the goal now for Ella Wilmot. Wilmot picked up there by Ashlyn Roberts, number 3. Wilmot changes direction. Still has it. Now she's pushed toward the end line, and she's pushed out of bounds. And the Panthers will retain possession as they call foul on Roberts, Ashlyn Roberts. Wilmot still has it, redirects it now for Robinson. Robinson looking for a cutter. Finds Madigan. Madigan's going to sprint it all the way out of the offensive arc. Good defensive stand here by the Royal Comets as Pittsford unable to get to the goal and create an opportunity here. Madigan feeds it across the crease, and it's turned over as looked like Ashlyn Roberts came up with that loose ball. No, it was actually Avery Roberts. Clearing attempt here now for the Panthers. Or for the Royal Comets, rather. This is Ashlyn Roberts. Redirects it to the goalie, Oshley, who's played well here in the second half. Royal Comets not in any particular hurry. No sense of urgency at all. They don't even have to get it over the midfield line. But just for good measure, they will. That one actually slips out of the stick of Schlesinger or Schillinger. And the Panthers come away with it. Clock still running with 1:35 to go. Caroline Smith, there's a shot by Robinson. That's high and out of play, and RH will take over. No one backing up there for the Panthers. Crowd starting to get into it now. They can feel it. Rush Henrietta is going to win this championship. And here comes Schillinger over the midfield line to Cox. And a great effort here by Rush Henrietta, under a minute to go. And they're content to work this around the offensive perimeter just to run out the time. Avery Roberts, she was a huge part of the second half. She has it checked out of her stick momentarily, and it's scooped up by Glantz for Pittsford. Ahead to Madigan, who looks to clear it. Madigan has it checked out of her stick, but she gets it back. And she passes it across for Robinson. That pass is broken up by Kiskloff. Clearing attempt here for RH. We're down to 10 seconds to go. And that is it. Final score. Rush Henrietta 9, Pittsford 3. The Rush Henrietta Comets win the Section 5 Class A championship. They improved to 15-3 overall, and they will move on to regional play beginning Saturday over at Pittsford Sutherland High School, ironically. And they will meet the winner of the Section 6 Class A championship. That'll be an 11 o'clock game over at Pittsford Sutherland High School. The Panthers had a great season. They fall, though, to 14-4 with the loss, and that breaks the string of 2 straight Section 5 titles for the Panthers as they go down to defeat in a well-played game, though Rush Henrietta outscoring Pittsford 5-0 there in the second half. And that should just about do it for our broadcast. We appreciate you watching high school girls lacrosse on the Varsity Sports Media Network. This is Joe Seil saying so long. Thanks for watching from East Rochester High School.
If we could please have both teams come to the bleacher sideline. Let's give a big hand to both Pittsford and Henrietta on their outstanding performances tonight and their successful regular season. On behalf of the Section 5 Girls Lacrosse, to assist with the awards presentation today are Kathy Hoyt, Sean Jeffers, and Jen Zumbo. Prior to handing out today's awards to our athletes, we'd like to take a moment to recognize our Class A Coach of the Year. This award is sponsored by Canandaigua National Bank and Trust. As voted on by their coaching peers in the Section 5 Girls Lacrosse, this year's Class A Coach of the Year is Jim DeWall from Rush Henrietta. We will now present each athlete from the number 2 seeded Pittsford Panthers with their finest medallions provided by Section 5 and a cinch bag provided by Canandaigua National Bank and Trust. Number 1, Danny Mooney. Number 2, Erica Allison. Number 3, Dylan Madigan. Number 4, Kate Rackman. Number 5, Jessica Robinson. Number 6, Ella Wilmot. Number 7, Carly Lieberman. Number 8, Addie Engel. Number 9, Haley Giordano. Number 10, Reese Boreal. Number 11, Leora Cook. Number 13, Lily Wallace. Number 14, Caroline Smith. Number 15, Caitlin Burgin. Number 16, Ellie Burgin. Number 17, Callie Cross. Number 19, Grace Sinabau. Number 22, Paige Lance. Number 23, Kate Hennessy. Number 25, Anna Anderson. Number 26, Logan Madigan. Number 29, Cecilia Call. And number 30, Julia Dickinson. Let's give it up one more time for the Pittsford Panthers. And now to present each athlete from the sectional champion, number 1 seeded Rush Henrietta Comets with a championship medallion, patch, and t-shirt provided by Section 5 and a hat provided by Canada National Bank and Trust. Number 1, Avery Roberts. Number 3, Ashlyn Roberts. Number 4, Katrina Rowe. Number 5, Natalie Wood. Number 7, Valerie Rock. Number 8, Sammy Sleeve. Number 9, Catherine Ventresca. Number 10, Kate DeWald. Number 11, Kaylee Bernaducci. Number 12, Alex Kentucky. Number 13, Allison Utter. Number 14, Serafina Heathcliff. Number 15, Megan Schillinger. Number 16, Ellie Garrett. Number 18, Danielle Raymond. Number 20, Riley Brown. Number 21, Lily Ventresca. Number 22, Danielle Garrett. Number 23, Lena Cox. Number 25, Angelina Oakley. And number 27, Ellie McCran. Canandaigua National Bank and Trust is the sponsor of our all-tournament team. The Class A all-tournament team members for the 2022 season. From Fairport, Ava Pierce. From Penfield, Molly Joyce. From Pittsford, Grace Cinnabau. From Pittsford, Ella Wilmot. From Rush Henrietta, Angelina Oshley. From Rush Henrietta, Megan Schillinger. And our Class A most valuable player is Avery Roberts from Rush Henrietta. At this time, we ask that the coaches and the captains from the Rush Henrietta Comets come forward to accept their 2022 Section 5 Class A Championship Trophy. Once again, congratulations to all the student athletes and coaches who participated in tonight's game. Thanks for coming out, and everybody have a safe trip home.